This is Michael Morgan reporting for Woe TV. I'm sitting alongside, or sitting opposite, Norman Parke. Now Norman, I've got a bone to pick with you. My Facebook was defaced by a man called Norman Parke, and I just want to clear this up for the audience. I mean, where did that come from? Where did this cruel assault on my Facebook come from?
I think you know. You're always rooting for my opponents every time. So, Reza Madari, he's gone. Easy win. Who else was there? Who else was there, Alan? Who else did they want?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's been a few. There's a list of probably Matthias Gamrot. You know. I'm going to bring out Bill and have that interview after. But it's good, it motivates me, so I like you, you know.
Which is fantastic, because that leads us neatly into, I mean, where you've come from. Obviously, you fought for some of the biggest shows, UFC. I mean, really and truly, we could reel off the names, but one of the things that's kind of intriguing me right now is what's led you to KSW? You could have had the pick of the litter. You could have actually signed for ACB long term. You could have signed for Bellator long term. What was it about ACB that was attracting you to actually take this fight?
It was the scale of the fight show. It was a friend that's actually put me in touch with KSW before my fight with Paul Reb in Obama. He says, I think they're looking for someone to fight their lightweight champion. So I said, okay. They let me know the show. It was in the stadium, the Polish National Football Stadium, and I was like, this would be a good one, you know. So we were working on that before the Paul fight, maybe too much, you know. I never had to focus more on Paul, so we left it at that a couple of weeks before the fight, and then after the fight, we were like, Martin hit me up and says, you still want to fight Matthias? I said, no problem, let's do it. So we just sorted a few things out, and that was it. Here we are. So I've always followed KSW for a long time. I mean, they are one of the biggest shows in Europe, you know, 100%. Their shows are entertaining. The amount of audience they get per show is unbelievable. They've been to the UK one time, 2015, and they've sold almost 10,000 seats for the first time. Now there's a lot of UK promotions not even doing that, so
yeah, you've
got to respect that. That's clever thinking. So I seen something there that I could go to. I seen myself in fighting for KSW and being the lightweight champion. So I says if I was for fighting on your show, I want to be against the KSW champion.
And just on your past experience, now you've obviously started to take in the KSW fight week. How different it is, or is it, from, say, a UFC fight week, or is this just business as usual?
No different, absolutely no different. Treat the exact same, look after you. If you're looking something, boom, it's done and dusted. There's no like, here, go see this guy, go see that guy. They kind of just switch around all our promotions. I'm not going to name any promotions, but they're class act. They get everything organised, and I like that. You know, very, very helpful. It's not like they just look after their own people. They've been helping. Since I got here, we've had no problem with anything whatsoever. Everything's been smooth going, and I know I feel relaxed. I think that's more because my experience is starting to kick in. I've been in against big tough boys. I know I've been in against tougher than this guy. So for me, but I'm not taking it lightly. 100% not. I know he's tough at what he does, but I feel like my experience is coming into play, and I'm going to use that in the fight. So.
I mean, just on, as we neatly segue into Matthias Gamrot. Now, he's the lightweight champion right now. You said that you've been in with people who are bigger and better than him. But if you look at the standard, the quality of his fights, he still poses a threat, or would you say no?
Oh, 100% he poses. You know, I may say what I'm saying, but in that way, it's the truth, you know. But he has faced real tough people. You look at his list, he's beat Manson Bonari, top French European lightweight, very, very good. I followed him for a while, but the only thing that let him down that fight was the wrestling. You know, people can say what they want, but the wrestling just let him down. If he had the wrestling on point, he would have dusted Matthias off. He would have beat him. He would have beaten 100%. He was beating him on the feet. He's good on the ground too, but Matthias's top game and grappling exchanges won the fight for him. Who else did he fight? He's beat Andre Winner a good while back after Andre left the UFC, but I feel like Andre's takedown defense let him down in the fight also. he's beat some Russian kid who was 16-0, but I think he's more like a flicky striker, not really much, or good everywhere, but not really solid in grappling in the wrestling area. So I feel that's something I got that he's never faced. He's maybe faced people like me, maybe even better than me in grappling competitions. That's different. If that's go-to grappling, that's fine. Or people in just straight jiu-jitsu tournaments, that's different. This is MMA. You know, you can mix your strikes up with your takedowns. It's a different ball game, and I feel like I'm the favourite in this fight in my eyes. I feel I'm the favourite because I feel like I have posed something that he's never faced before in MMA fight, not just grappling, MMA fight.
Now, you've obviously had some exchanges with him in the run-up to fight week, and even in the press conference today. Just talk us through how that went down, because for some people who haven't seen that press conference yet, they wouldn't get a feel as to what actually transpired today.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, every time I go onto social media and stuff, like this guy sounds like he's going to kill me or murder me. But when I saw him out the back, face to face, when it matters most, head down, looking at me, you know, like sussing me out, because he knows I'm a bigger man. I'm the bigger man than him. He's gaunt, he's skinny as shit, you know. But he knows that he knows this is danger. You know, I says if there's anything for you to say it to my face, and don't act like you don't know what English is, because you know enough to know what I'm saying. So. But his little girlfriend, Boris, whatever his name is, who's fighting Mahmoud, he always jumps in like cocky, all talking like, "Hey, leave my girlfriend alone. You know, leave my girlfriend alone." I was like, "Keep you quiet. Just you focus on your own fight. You got a beast. You got a beast right in front of you to deal with. So don't try and jump in and protect your boy, because what made you move to welterweight anyway? Yeah, there's your answer." So yeah, he said some things that. But when I seen him in person, he's different. That's what I wanted to tap into. I wanted to say that to him. He acted all the hard man on social media, but here we are. I actually walked over to him after the press conference and said, "You see that belt? Keep it clean for me, because I want that belt. I'm going to take that belt back home. I'm not disrespecting you. I respect you. You're a tough, durable fighter, but I'm your toughest date, pal. You know that. So don't give it the hard man attitude in front when people's there on social media." But when we're here, he was trembling. He was different. He was acting different, you know, and I just said the truth. What I said was the truth to him, and that was it. So we'll see what happens.
Just on what will happen, let's just fast forward. In your mind's eye, you've won. You've got the belt. Have you and Martin actually discussed, basically you're the key to Ireland for them, because they're talking about going to Ireland. Have you and Martin actually talked about strategy? Should you be holding the belt at the end of Saturday night?
Yeah, well, I visualised that I've got the belt, yeah. The one thing in the fight game is visualisation. You've got to 100% believe. And who cares what people say? People can sit and say, "Oh, you're fighting this boy in his home country, you're going to lose by decision," because they see my fights by decision. But let them say all that stuff, because I believe 100% that I've got the capability to beat this lad. And I just visualised the belt around my waist. You know, I see my opponent. He acts different, you know, but I don't. I act the way I do all the time. I tell him it straight up. And but Martin, we talked about that. He says he wants to come to Ireland or maybe back to England again.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you the key to?
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel I am. I know John Maguire fought against the champion Boris the last time, and it's. I know he never pulled the trigger enough that he should have, you know, and it's easy to be on the outside and say all this stuff, but when you're in there, sometimes the mind can just stop, you know. You need the coaches to tap into you, to push you, to keep you going. So I see that all the time with fighters as well, and it happens to myself a lot of the time. So, but when you get that fighter who can get past that, you're unstoppable. 100%. You can fight anyone in the world. Any fighter on their day can beat anyone in the world. So. Yeah, we talked about that. Me and Martin says, yeah, they want to come to UK, they want to drift back out into the UK market or Ireland. I suppose Ireland would be something different for them, you know. He's already been to London, so it's that's something on the horizon. But I can visualise all that there. I knew that I'm on a 2-fight win streak, close fight. So here, I'm in a fight where people see me as the underdog. So it's good to be in that position for a wee while. It's good to less pressure. You know, the last 2 fights, more pressure on me to win every time. More pressure. You know, it's like you should be winning this here fight. Look at these guys' records. the record means nothing. Every fight is tough in its own way, but it's as tough as you make it out to be yourself. So I visualised that I've got the belt, and we're going from there. I can visualise the way we go to Dublin or Belfast or England. It doesn't really matter for me, but I would like it to be in Dublin. But Belfast, the crowd's a bit funny. Dublin, like Bama, the crowd really seems to go to Dublin. I'm not too sure why that is, to be honest, but I think the people more up north are just kind of new to the MMA, and it's like the people in the south are a wee bit more educated than in MMA.
And just finally, can you just clear up something for me? You took to social media to say that you were going to retire after this fight. First of all, what prompted that? Were you just doing it for shits and giggles, or was there something deeper that actually prompted that? But secondly, what is the status with Norman Parke after this fight?
Yeah, it's how that came about was I've got a friend through a friend, and he's been following me since I started UFC, since The Ultimate Fighter. He's a businessman, shitload of money, so he's really into MMA, so he wants to fund money to open up a huge gym in our area. Where I'm from, there's MMA gyms scattered about. The best closest one is where I train at in Ballymena, but down where I live, about 100 mile away, there's nothing really there for anyone. So I kind of got, drawn into that moment where, you can make some money without getting punched in the face, you can do this and that. So that was like, and he was feeding me information, and I got this boy could help me. I bring friends that I know I've trained with in America to come across and coach. Like, they want to travel the world and do different stuff and live somewhere else. So I was like, this could come, and then that's what kind of prompted it. And then I kind of took a step back and thought, that competition side it's always going to be there, The competition, I can see when people retire, like people who's actually they end their career like 40, 38 to 40. I'm sure like when they sit down and watch fights, they think, well, I'd love to be there, but they ain't really got the opportunity because they know their time's done. But me, I've got the option to retire if I want or not, so I would rather not retire. So we'll see what happens after the fight, but I've just got my eyes on the prize for Saturday night, and that's the only thing I'm thinking about at the minute.
Tremendous. Thank you.